hear the beat, it's in my chest, got me feeling some kind of way. I confess the rhythm takes over, no room to rest. My heart's dancing, it's a love conquest. Oh, the melody, it's smooth and sweet, like honey dripping from a golden bee. It's the soundtrack to my soul's heat, making me move from my head to my feet. My heartbeat, yeah, it's pumping
Hello
so
guys, welcome
loud.
back to another video. You know what time it is. If you are new here, you are most definitely welcome. I just join you to enjoy the show. But the purpose of this video, as the title suggests, you know what time it is. So we are going to be talking about the challenges that we face building in our village, and what the things we come across, what we did to overcome what we were facing. Yeah guys, first of all, the biggest challenge was water. In the villages, we struggle a lot about water. I don't know other places, but if you don't have a borehole in your yard, you will struggle with water. So that was our very first challenge. Normally, we get our water from a borehole in our village that supplies the whole village where I am. Village, according to village and villages, they're having their own boreholes. So we are having one borehole that we share the whole community where I am staying. So that's that challenge number one, water, that we were facing. So when we were busy with our building, normally we will buy water. So when you are building and sometimes you don't get the money to buy water, or you don't have the money to buy water, because there's one thing that I've realized: we have never put that in our budget. When we were building, we will only buy materials, and then we will say we will use the water that we get from our local borehole. So as you can see around this yard, my yard is very huge, very big. It also, I tried to dig a borehole, and then I found out I don't have um water. My water, I think they drill a very long, I don't know how many meter, I don't know how they call it, how many pipe they put, I think 15 or more. We did not get water, so it was becoming more expensive for me to dig to get water. So I only rely on the water that we get from the borehole of the village, and also from the water that we buy. As you can see around the yard, we are having two tanks, or jojo, we call them jojo, that we put our water. And sometimes we rely on the rain. When it's raining, that's when we rely to get our water, or sometimes we get a little bit of water. So sometimes we will stay days without working, because we don't have water. Another thing that has been a challenge, sometimes the arrival of material. When we build, we went to the shops and we buy our materials, and then we will tell them, maybe let's say we are building your cement, you run short of cement. If you don't have the transport to collect it on your own, because also they will need you to pay a lot of money. But when you are buying from the shop will make you pay but a little amount of money. So as you can see here guys, there was water that was coming out, and later that day, the same day, there was cloud. The water that we are getting. I know I'm all over, but I'm trying to explain the situation of water. The water that we're getting is from the borehole. The borehole, we use solar to pump the water, and if it's raining or it is cloudy, we cannot get water. Coming back from the material things, you will wait for days for a certain company or a certain shop to deliver the material. So that's the challenge that we faced, because we were in a hurry to finish. But yeah, those were the things that we struggle about. And also I made a video about complaining about the installation of the window. It took us 2 months to install the window, even though we have already, the agreement was them to come and fix a certain part, and come when they come and finish off, we pay them the full, the remaining balance, which they did not do. I think maybe I will say the incompetency of people when you are dealing, maybe making arrangement with people. That's the other thing that we faced. I don't know, maybe we should have went for a more professional company or what, but that's what we faced, and that was our biggest challenge. And also other than that, everything, I think we managed very well, because the biggest challenge for us was water and materials when they were supposed to come. So we learned that we need to buy more materials, so that we cannot wait if we are building, and then we will buy ahead of time. Before we will do the roofing, we'll buy the tiles and put them aside, so it give us time for them to come and deliver. Because we cannot, the only thing that was a bit of a challenge, it was cement and sand, because those two things, we were using them each and every day. So that was our challenge. And sometimes we'll buy sand, and the person will come, promise you I will come and deliver, and the person will not come until maybe few days. My yard is very huge, as I've been saying. As you can see there are two houses which are not yet been roofed, two garage and an extra room that we still need to put some roofing and some timber. That's another challenge that we are facing, because we need to buy those things. And also this house needs a proper roofing that we are planning to do, to be the house to be like exactly the same. Our challenge is that you cannot buy timbers and put them for a long time, because at first we are having, I don't know what to call it, what to call this, because our soil has this small white insects that eat wood. So if you are going to be putting them down for a long time, they're going to get spoiled. Yeah, yeah, in the ground. So when you buy them, you need to use them. So that's our challenge that we are facing. So we need to budget for the money of to pay the person who's going to be doing the roofing. And then when we go and buy, the person is available to do the job. That also was our challenge, because we will wait for the person to finish the work that is doing somewhere else, so that he can come to us. And also that made even in our house that we are currently staying in, the new house that we moved in not long ago, it was also a delay, because you can't find a lot of people who can do the same job. Sorry, there are specific people who can do the job and do it right. So that was also our problem. So we needed to wait for him to finish somewhere, so that he can come to us. So, and also that made it, but they were fast, but the delay on our side, because it took us 2 months for us waiting for him. And also that also was the challenge we faced, because you need to get a right and a proper person who can do the job right. So you cannot just take someone. We'll go around, try to refer. In the area that I live, most of the people, he's the guy who did their roofing. There are others who say they know how to do it, but you cannot trust everyone with your job unless you know this person is capable of doing the right job. Yes, so those were the challenges that we faced, and I'm quite happy about, we waited for him to finish whatever he was doing. It's another advice, because now it's been raining. There is no rain inside the house, nothing, everything is good. So that's a plus for us, and that's a very big yes for us waiting for him. So when you are doing that, make sure that you find the right person. That is the biggest challenge in being in a rural area. So when you want to do something, there are not a lot of people who are skilled on doing those things. People will come and claim, I can do it, I can do it. But I'm telling you that it's not everyone who is able to do the job good, because this guy how outdone himself. Like, look at the top, look how clean, how beautiful it is. He made sure that he does a very good job. That was the person that I will never complain about. That he did his job. He did very, very good. So guys, thank you. I hope you enjoy the show as I've been showing you around the yard. I know my yard needs a very, very good cleaning. It's been like working every day, non-stop. We are not resting. We are trying to finish up the things that we are doing outside, inside. There's a lot. Still, we are still building at the same time. Like, there's a lot that is going on. But yeah, so far so good. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please, do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I truly appreciate, and really thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for watching. I I can't say a lot. I'm lost of words for the love and for the support that you are showing me, guys. I truly appreciate you all. And yeah, that's I hope when I'm doing this shot again, there will be a roof on the other side. Yeah, the challenges that we're facing. Guys, look at this beautiful thing here. My god, this guy outdone himself.